Her true story from Arizona. My son and daughter-in-law left me at the airport with no money. They had no idea I was on my way to meet my lawyer. "You know what, Mom? We only bought you a one-way ticket. The return, you'll figure it out." That's what my daughter-in-law Jessica said as she rolled her designer suitcase into the first-class lane. She didn't even glance back at me. She smiled. The kind of smile people wear when they think they're doing you a favor by telling you a hard truth. "You've got a phone. Call someone to come get you, or sell it. That should cover a Greyhound, right?" And just like that, they were gone. Gone through security. Gone into the crowd. Gone with every ounce of dignity I still had left in their eyes. I stood there alone in the middle of Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport, clutching my purse tightly against my chest. No suitcase, no ticket, no luggage. Just a thin sweater and a printed itinerary I now realized was only for show. They had never meant for me to come back with them. I had never been meant to be part of this trip at all. The noise of the airport swelled around me. Boarding calls, rolling suitcases, laughter in unfamiliar voices. I stood there like a statue in a place that never paused. People glanced at me, then quickly looked away. One woman gave me a polite smile, but it melted into pity when she noticed I had no luggage. I wanted to disappear, and for a moment, I did. Just hours earlier, I had believed I was part of something. A healing getaway, they called it, after my husband's funeral. My husband Henry passed away 2 months ago. 42 years of marriage. We buried him on a rainy day. They said I should get out, get fresh air, stop crying all the time. They said this trip would be good for me, and I believed them. I sold the last pair of earrings he gave me to help pay for the trip. "Everyone's pitching in," they said, but I never saw a receipt, never saw a return ticket, and I didn't question it because I was taught to trust family, even when they stopped treating you like one. At check-in, I noticed Jessica and my son Daniel both had first-class tickets. I assumed we'd just be seated separately, but then the agent said, "I'm sorry, ma'am, your ticket has been voided, and there's no return flight under your name." I turned around. They were already walking away. I followed them to the security line. That's when Jessica turned, sighed, and said, "Mom, we only bought you a one-way ticket. You'll figure out the rest." She said it like she was commenting on the weather. Daniel, my son, didn't correct her, didn't look at me. He just adjusted his sunglasses and kept walking. They left me like something already used. I stood there for a long time. I didn't cry. I just breathed, slowly. The last time I felt that kind of abandonment, I was 9 years old, waiting for a father who never came back. And here I was again. Only this time, I had raised the person who left me. But I didn't fall apart. I sat down on a bench, held my head high, because I still had something. A small envelope, tucked close to my heart. Inside was the business card of a lawyer, an old friend of my husband's. He once told me, "If you ever need anything, come find me." And now I would. I took a taxi, went to his office on Jefferson Street, and I said, "I need to change my will." I removed my son and daughter-in-law from everything, not out of anger, but out of clarity. I left everything to an organization called Silver Haven, which supports elderly people abandoned by their families. I sold my house, moved into a senior living community, Maple Grove. There, people said my name. They remembered how I liked my tea. They saved me a seat at dinner. 6 months later, Daniel called me 16 times. I didn't answer. He sent an email. "I'm sorry, Mom, but at least let us keep the garden." I read it, then closed it. They didn't think I would actually do it. They thought I was weak. They were wrong. I didn't reply. I just wrote in my journal, "Some things are inherited, some are earned, and some, like peace, are created from scratch." Now, I am no longer the woman left behind at the airport. I am Eleanor Parker, a woman who chose herself.